What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do a little PSA return video here. I have a lot of cards that are at PSA that are currently in various stages of the grading process, so I figured when I get them back, I'll show them off, and you can kind of get a feel for what kind of cards I'm grading and how I'm doing and that sort of thing. So this submission specifically was submitted August 25th of 2020. So almost exactly a year ago. PSA checked it in on November 9th, 2020. So about 2.5 months after they got there. And then this one just finished up and the grades popped this past week, August 17th. So almost a year turnaround. These were sent via the bulk. It was through a group submitter, so the bulk rate, the slowest one obviously, but it looks like it's taken about a year for PSA to get back. Obviously they have that huge backlog they're working through, so I wouldn't be surprised if stuff even starts taking a little bit longer than a year. So yeah, for this one, I'll kind of go through the certain players that I graded, and you can see the quantity of stuff I graded and that sort of thing. There's definitely some guys in here that if I had to send now, I wouldn't. But that, a year ago, we didn't know that some of these guys weren't going to pan out. So, that's just the nature of the beast there. So with this one too, a lot of this stuff, some of it will go to my PC, but a lot of it will end up fixed price listings on my eBay. So go ahead and check that out, TMN_sports_cards. I usually try to price my stuff right around the lowest at whatever the buy it now price is on eBay. So if you guys see anything that you're interested in, go there. Obviously, if there's multiples, I only like to sell one at a time. So I'll list one, and if it sells, I'll list another. And you can also check me out on Instagram. I post there a few times a week, just kind of showing off my mail days, showing off these sort of things, showing off my box breaks, stuff I'm getting from that. And then if you guys do like what you're seeing on the channel, you can feel free to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to give away this card right here, 2018 Topps Update, Austin Meadows, Legends in the Making. Pretty cool card. The Rays are doing really well right now, so hopefully he'll have a big playoff push here. And before we get into my PSA return, I did have a small little PSA return for a buddy of mine. I sent in 4 of his cards, and he got great grades, so I just wanted to show him off. This is the 2006 Upper Deck Epic Derek Jeter Materials Gold. It's numbered 4 out of 25. Obviously, a nice pinstripe patch there. And this one got a PSA 8. So I know PSA is super tough on grading thicker cards, and this is definitely a thicker card. So I thought that was a pretty good grade. He also sent in this 1993 Topps. This is the base rookie of Derek Jeter. You can see it's a little off center, left to right, but a mint 9, great grade on this one. And his third card out of 4 he sent in was a 1982 Topps. This is the Ripken Future Stars. This is one of his rookie cards. That got a PSA 8. So pretty good grade on that one for a card that's, 30, almost 40 years old. Nice one. Then the big one from his order was this one right here. 1982 Topps Traded Cal Ripken Jr. Rookie PSA 9. So he had kept these, I think these have been in his collection. He probably pulled them way back then. He had kept them just in hard sleeves, top loaders, no soft sleeves in there. So to come back at PSA 9, I think this is like a $550 card. So that was insane. This is definitely a huge card, and I was really happy that he got this grade on it. So as far as my cards went, I submitted 50 cards. They're all 2020 Topps Chrome. I got 41 PSA 10s, 8 PSA 9s, and I put a minimum grade of PSA 9, and one came back a PSA, I guess it came back min grade. It probably would have been a PSA 8. So that comes out to an 82% PSA 10 rate, which is really good, obviously. I average about 75%, so it was a little above my average, but also Topps Chrome is kind of an easier set to grade just because of the chromium stock. There's not really much wrong with it. You can get some dimples and some print lines and stuff like that, but it's really not that difficult. So first up here, we have this Jesus Luzardo Sepia Refractor. That's a PSA 10. Nice grade on that one. Obviously, he has struggled. He got traded to the Marlins, so this is one of those guys I'm talking about where, you know, right now I probably wouldn't send this card in. Definitely not at the rates now, but even at a bulk rate of 25 bucks, I probably wouldn't send that one in now. So, and then I also submitted 2 of his pink refractors. Got PSA 10s on both of those. Again, good grades. Not the greatest player. He's still young though. You never know. Here's the Prism refractor, PSA 9. And these are really tough. They get a lot of, they have refractor lines on them. Just this pattern is not good for that sort of thing. So I'm assuming that's what's wrong with it. I haven't looked over these too closely, but next up we got Aristides Aquino. Here's his pink refractor, PSA 10. Again, another guy I probably wouldn't send in right now. I think he's been hurt. He's been struggling a little bit too at the plate, so we'll see if he can turn it around. And here's his refractor and a PSA 10 as well. It's a good looking card. Next up, we have 2 of these Nico Horner Sepia refractors, PSA 10s. Again, great grades. He's been hurt too. The Cubs are obviously a very, very bad team, so I'm not sure if he's off the IL or when he's coming off, but hopefully he'll get some playing time and be able to, you know, finish up the year strong for them. I also sent in his pink refractors. We got 3 of those, all PSA 10. Good looking. I really like the pink refractors. Last year in 2020 Topps Chrome, you had to pull those out of the cello packs. This year they're in the blasters, so but I'm a big fan of the pinks. Also have his base refractor here, PSA 10. So again, a lot of PSA 10s, 82%. Here's Gavin Lux. Here's his Sepia. That one got a PSA 9. Another guy who's from the 2020 class who's definitely not living up to his hype, but we'll see. Big market with the Dodgers. Hopefully, maybe he'll be on the, I'm assuming he'll be on the roster for the playoffs, but we'll see if he can actually do anything. Here's his pink and a PSA 9. And then we have 2 of his pink refractors in the PSA 10. Cool looking cards. Here's his base refractor. PSA 10s on both of those. Awesome. Then one of my favorite cards from the order, even though it is Gavin Lux, it's his negative refractor and a PSA 10. I think these are cool looking cards. I know people are kind of either hate it or love it for this refractor, but I think they're cool. They're not exactly the easiest pulls or the easiest grade in the world, so I was really happy that this one got a PSA 10. We'll throw that one in the back because that's one of my favorite cards in the order, I think. Keeping it going here, we have Dustin May, Sepia refractor. Obviously, he's out for the year. I believe he had Tommy John, but he's going to be a dominant pitcher, I think, for a long time to come. Big market with the Dodgers, so he's a guy I'll probably sell a few, but probably hold a few until next year too. I think with the big spring training, his prices would go right back up. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of his pink refractors, PSA 10s. Great grades. As you can tell, I opened a lot of cello packs. I was a big fan of the cello packs last year, or the value packs, whatever you want to call them. I thought those had a lot of really good value. Those in the mega box is probably the best value for 2020 Topps Chrome. Here's his base refractor in a 9. Here is his base refractor in a 10. So 1 for 2 on his base refractors. Not bad. Next up, we have Kyle Lewis. We have a few of his base here. Here's 3. Just his base Topps Chrome. He, again, another guy from 2020 Topps Chrome who's hurt. So he's probably a hold until spring training. He'll make some noise, I assume, going into spring training, have a little bit of hype. His prices will probably rise. I know his prices really bottomed out compared to where they were last year, so I expect those to go back up at some point. Here is his Sepia refractor and a PSA 10. Nice, always nice to get the refractor in the 10. And then we have 1, 2, and 3 of his pinks. Pink Refractors, PSA 10s. Awesome. Have his base refractor and a 9. So it seems like the base refractors were grading a little bit tougher than the sepias and the pinks, which is interesting. Again, I haven't looked these over too close. It's also hard to tell once they actually get in the case what's wrong with them. So, but here's his refractor and a 10. Seems like I was going about 1 for 2 on these on average on the base refractors, which is fine. Here's another cool one. This is his freshman flash insert, but this is the gold refractor. So that one is numbered 40 out of 50 up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. 40 out of 50 though. Gold refractor. It's a nice one. Always nice to have numbered cards, even though it's the insert. And then finishing up here, last stack, have Yordan Alvarez. We got a couple of his base rookies in the PSA 9. I think this guy is very underrated. He's a really pure hitter, lots of power. The Astros are pretty good. I think he's undervalued right now. So he'd be definitely a guy from 2020 Topps Chrome. Him and Robert and Bichette are probably the top guys right now, in my opinion. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 of his Topps Chrome base rookies. Nothing too special there, but I did submit a lot of these in bulk. The rate for these was only like $12 or something like that, so honestly, it was definitely worth it to send those in. There's 2 more. That's 6 total 10s of his Topps Chrome PSA 10. And the last one. So 7 10s, 2 9s on the base PSA 10 for Yordan. Pretty good rate there. Then here's his pink refractor and a PSA 10. These are awesome. The pinks are just one of my favorite. Definitely one of the best looking refractors out there. Kind of clashes with the orange a little bit, but still really, really nice. I'll throw one of those in the back too. That's probably one of my other favorite cards from this order. And then finishing up here, got his base refractor and a 9. So not bad overall. Like I said, 82%. You really can't complain about that sort of rate. Topps Chrome is definitely easier to grade, but yeah, I mean, hitting 40 plus PSA 10s in a 50 card order is definitely what you're aiming for when you're sending these cards in. So again, if you guys are interested in any of these cards that you saw here, you guys can go check out my eBay, TMN_sports_cards. Other than that, we'll be back with more videos, more box breaks, mail days, PSA returns, PSA submissions once they open back up. So subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more coming soon. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you. Bye.